In a strange turn of events, I'm totally not named after Rand Paul has decided not to back his father for president. But he's out, so whatever. Instead, he's backing Mitt Romney.
Kentucky Senator Rand Paul was out on the trail campaigning for his father, Texas Congressman Ron Paul. But tonight, he is here to make a major announcement about 2012 and the presidential race. And we welcome back to the program Kentucky Senator Rand Paul. Sir, how are you?
Hey, good to see you, Sean.
All right. First of all, before you say what I think you're going to say, did you check in with your congressman father, presidential candidate, who I guess officially finally dropped out of the race?
Well, you know, my first choice had always been my father. I campaigned for him when I was 11 years old. He's still my first pick. But, you know, now that the nominating process is over, tonight I'm happy to announce that I'm going to be supporting Governor Romney.
Yeah. How do you, look, if you didn't support your father, by the way, I mean, I would really question family loyalty there, and I think it was totally understandable. And I know, you know what, you love and you respect your dad, and I agree with your dad on many issues. I have no idea why he's still mad at me, and he would reject coming on this program, but that's a whole different story for another day. Tell me why you're supporting Governor Romney.
Well, you know, I think it's interesting that Governor Romney and I actually have quite a few similarities. You know, Governor Romney's dad ran for president, was unsuccessful. Governor Romney then went on to support the nominee the same way his dad did. Governor Romney comes from a big family. I don't know them that well, but I think it's a big, loving family. So do I. I come from a family with 5 kids. Governor Romney has 5 kids. He's had a long and happy marriage, so have my parents. I think we have a lot of the same family values and trust and feeling of the importance of the family unit. And so that, I think, draws a kinship between our families.
This is like one of the most hilarious things I have ever seen in politics. He's literally backing the candidate of big government. I mean, every libertarian that ever supported this guy, even the ones who beat up that woman for him because she tried to protest him, have now all just been stabbed right in the back. It's hilarious. But it is so obvious. The whole Paul family, oh, we're big libertarians, corporations aren't real capitalism despite receiving so much money from the Koch brothers, jump on a party of big business. And have always been in that party of big business. That is absolutely hilarious, and that deserves a celebratory drink. It deserves a drink. Oh, that's right. A nice goddamn Cuban rum. That is absolutely hilarious. And I love that little bit about how he campaigned for his dad at 11. There are so many jokes I could make about that. There are so many jokes about, well, the childish mentality, the childish, greedy mentality of libertarians fit perfectly with him at that age. It's great, and I especially love the part where Hannity doesn't know why Paul doesn't like him. I mean, it's actually pretty obvious why Ron Paul doesn't like him. Well, Hannity pretty much slandered the shit out of him on a couple issues. Misrepresented Paul's positions, accused him of some things, so of course he doesn't like him. I don't blame him. I don't like Sean Hannity either. I wouldn't go on his show either. And it's just so appropriate to watch all those libertarians that were screaming about themselves and me, mine, and this guy represents what we're about and not having big government in our lives and legalizing all drugs just to turn around and go right for the party that does the opposite of all of that. It's like I don't even know how to even report this other than the way it is. And listening to him talk about how he has so much in common with Romney. It's like we both came from big families and we both think family is important. What the hell does that have to do with political issues? You're not backing him so he can be in his bloody family or to be his damn friend. You're backing his political campaign and the positions he holds. That has nothing to do with it. It's all about being a libertarian. To hell with the people who supported him. To hell with what they want. And even to hell with what Rand Paul himself said. Rand Paul is doing the libertarian thing. I'm doing what's right for me, and I'm doing what's profitable for me, and nobody has a right to tell me any different. That's exactly what's happened. He's taken the libertarian holy selfishness and done exactly that. He's done libertarianism. Nobody told him what to do. I'm not forced to live for anybody else, like in Atlas Shrugged, and done whatever he wanted and what's profitable for him. And all of his supporters, those supporters of the Paul family, Ron Paul, all of them got stabbed right in the back. And that's exactly what happened. And I cannot wait to see a very small minority of libertarians who are going to come out and say, well, Mitt Romney supports some of the stuff that we stand for, and blah, 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 blah. And he doesn't. Mitt Romney does not represent libertarians at all. There's going to be a small, small percentage of libertarians that are going to make excuses for it. And it's going to be absolutely hilarious when it happens. And I just wish I could see how many libertarians are crying right now that Rand Paul has actually backed Mitt Romney, one of the parties of big government.
Who's the city? What about the meat? Hey,